Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more NCL pick'ems. We're going into week 3 of season 3 this week. Yeah, but before we start, a quick announcement from our sponsor. Uh, Make sure you drink your fucking water, alright? Um, anyway, continuing on from that short uh, break there. Uh, we will go into our results from week 2. So the Latin Lantern did manage to take down the Atlanta Raptors. Helsinki Heat did not overcome the Calgary Talonflames. So Shade making his first NCL debut win there, with Hamu and the Helsinki Heat not being able to pick one up just yet. I did manage to beat Mount Jupiter, Hayden, and the Pittsburgh Piplups in a very, very close game. Um, Ace did. Ace played well against Dom, actually, putting up a pretty good fight. But Dom coming out on top in that matchup. Ben managed to defeat Phil and the Wuchi War Turtles. So the third seed in post draft PRs taking out the first seed in post draft PRs right there. So interesting. The Green Bay Glissapods, Matt did manage to beat Magic in the Snow Point City Blizzard. UNC Wingulls and Jay managed to beat Jamesy and the Crystal Palkia, and the LA Latios and Coach Cade did manage to take out Tiff and the Calgary Flareons. So yeah, that's our results for last week. Probably should have had the numbers for how much people voted for each one, right? Whatever. It's not a big deal. And yeah, so Howler not having as good a week this week, but still up the top there. Just his first week has put him in a really good position. But then we did have 2 perfect weeks this week with Ben and Frost both getting 8 correct out of 8. So good work, guys. A lot of consistency from other people. Mortal scoring the same. Hamu scoring the same. I think there was a couple of people that got an even score, 4 right, 4 wrong last week. Did the same this week as well. So that's how it is. But yeah, that's spread the scoreboard out a little bit. Howler, Evan, Ben all on 10. Mortal and Frost on 8, and then Phil, Hayden, Dom, Marker on 6, and then Hamu filling out the last of the top 10 on 4. Yeah, so some good weeks for some people this week for sure. Our bottom 5, we got Magic and Ches down the bottom. Magic because he picked everyone wrong, and Ches because he only picked one, and that one was wrong. So there you go. Tiff trying to climb back up the scoreboard, getting a few correct here. That's like, I think 6 correct. Wait, no, 5 correct and 3 wrong is a +2 score. So yeah, same for Stan Pants there. Ace getting 4 right, 4 wrong once again. But yeah, so the scores are definitely starting to spread out a little, which is interesting to see. Our week 3 matchups, we have the Calgary Talonflames versus the Pittsburgh Piplups, Ladner Lantern versus the Crystal Palkia, UNC Wingulls versus Snow Point City Blizzard, Tampa Bay Weasels versus the Green Bay Glissapods, Wiltshire War Turtles versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Adelaide Overheat versus the West Virginia Voltorbs, Cleveland, Calgary Flareons and the Atlanta Raptors, and then the LA Latios versus the Helsinki Heat as our final match. Yeah, so pretty cool. Some nice matchups this week. 2 newcomers in the Talonflames and the Pittsburgh Piplups. A newcomer versus a veteran, the Ladner Lantern versus the Crystal Palkia. UNC Wingulls versus Snow Point City Blizzard, veteran versus veteran. Same with the Tampa Bay Weasels and the Green Bay Glissapods. Going to be some interesting matches there. Same with the Witcher War Tortoise versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Adelaide Overheat versus the West Virginia Voltorb. the Calgary Flareons versus the Atlanta Raptors, and the LA Gladiators for the Helsinki Heat. Uh, Veterans versus newcomers there, and so the newcomers will definitely be looking to put up a fight and see how that goes for them. Yeah, not going to spend too long on individually analyzing each matchup. I mean, um, yeah, I think just uh, have a quick look at the teams and then the scores that people have picked already, and then if you feel like discussing it further, who do you think is going to win? Let's talk in the comments. Um, Calgary Talon Flames, Pittsburgh Piplups. 10 to the Calgary Talon Flames, 9 to the Pittsburgh Piplups. So yeah, close matchup this way. Mega Gallade, Mew, Alola Ninetales, Crobat, Zygarde 10%, dropped Dragagi for that, I believe he did. Fagrigus, Zangoose, Xurkitree, Shaman, Blastoise, Bisharp. A fairly threatening team on paper. Alola Ninetales is very good with that Aurora Veil for things, especially like the Zygarde 10, the Bisharp. Xurkitree will appreciate that. Mega Gallade will appreciate that. Yeah. But then there's the Mega Beedrill, the Latios, Ferrothorn, Crocodile, Porygon 2, Ditto, Gerda, Volcanion, Florges, Tornadus Incarnate, and the Zeb Striker. And I know from personal experience from last week that definitely a very tough team to fight. That Ditto is really threatening when it comes to things setting up. So Shade's definitely going to have to watch out there, even though his team is quite based around being able to set up. So could expect to see a Ditto in this match. Volcanion's always a threat. Mega Beedrill's always a threat. Latios is always a threat. You know how it is. Do you think this score is fair? Let me know. That's what the voters have picked. So yeah, that's how it is. Ladino Lantern versus Crystal Palkia. Mega Latias, Tornado Syrian, Conkeldo, Whimsicott, Tentacruel, Bronzong, Rotom Frost, Diggersby, Entei, Diancie, Pangoro versus Mega Gardevoir, Kartana, Zeraora, Rakwadin, Darmanitan, Alolan Persian, Drampa, Gliscor, Nihilego, Hitmonchan, and Mimikyu. So a lot of threats on both sides. I feel like Ian's team is a bit more balanced, but like the Crystal Palkia, the James's team does have a lot of balance between offense and defense. So um, I mean, I say that they're both balanced, but I think Ian's is a bit more balanced. But I mean, Mega Gardevoir was kill leader in season 1 for a reason. And things like the Nihilego, the Mimikyu, and the Zeraora, Kartana, all not to be underestimated. Webs could be a problem. But there is always that Prankster defog from Whimsicott and stuff like that. Rapid Spin from Tentacruel. There are things to be able to deal with those webs for sure on Ian's side. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a close match, but yeah, I feel like Ian does have the matchup advantage, but we'll just see how that goes. Yeah, and now we got the Wingulls versus Snowpoint City Blizzard, Mega Scizor, Infernape, Cresselia, Tyrantrum, Vaporeon, Mismagius, Electabuzz, Superior, Nidoking, Honchkrow, and Comfey. Versus the Mega Slowbro, Eternal Floette, Mamoswine, Decidueye, Lycanroc Dusk, Escavalier, Electrode, Hydreigon, Meloetta, Ariados, and Howlucha. Now, even though Eternal Floette is never a round 1 pick, unless you're Magic, he's been doing quite a bit of work with it in his first couple of games, to be honest. Like, maybe not so much week 2's game, but week 1 it definitely put in a lot of work for him. But yeah, I think even though Jay did limit himself with a theme once again this season, his team is much more threatening than his below 100 speed team was. Me saying that, even though I lost the Clefable against him, but that's Clefable for you. But yeah, I think Jay does have the advantage. Sorry, Magic. Anyway, 15 to 5. Once again, let me know if you agree or disagree. Discussion is always welcome. Tampa Bay Weasels, Mega Houndoom, Garchomp, Buzzwole, Aerodactyl, Heliolisk, Torkoal, Steelix, Clefable, Slowking, Victory Bell, Gengar, versus Mega Charizard X, Hoopa Unbound, Raikou, Snorlax, Cobalion, Jellicent, Avalag, Tapu Bulu, Landorus Incarnate, Golbat, and Alolan Executor. Um, just looking at this, like, I don't know, like, Sun is interesting. Um, I think actually Matt has changed his Golbat to Gligar, I think. Don't know if that was on the team sheet because I changed this slides up, but maybe it wasn't fully updated just yet. Um, but either way, I feel like I don't know. Both these teams are going to have a tough time against each other. I know that sounds dumb to say, but like there's just so much prep that no one needs to go into certain mons for both teams that it's going to be an interesting game to see how this one goes. To be honest, um, both veterans of the NCL, both really good players. Going to be one of the games to watch for this week. So keep an eye out for that. Mega Absol, Tapu Koko, Suicune, Donphan, Kyurem, Dusknoir, Roselia, Jirachi, Arcanine, Swallow, Heracross on the Wuchia Wartortles there versus the Mega Altaria, Aegislash, Tangrowth, Jolteon, Umbreon, Blaziken, Regice, Toxapex, Gligar, Azelf, Kamala. Maybe it was Dom that picked up Gligar and dropped Golbat. I don't know. Something, some things have changed hands. Whatever. Cleveland Cavaliers. Uh, 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 expected to lose against Phil's number one post post draft PRs, but I mean that means nothing. Um, Phil has been a bit unlucky this season and is 0-2. Not sure. I think Dom is 1-1 currently. So yeah, who knows? It could go either way. Um, Once again, both these teams look pretty solid, but there is a reason that post-draft PRs, Phil was number one. It's just he's got so much that can put in so much work. Like, how did he get Tapu Koko and Jirachi? That's pretty crazy if you ask me. But I mean, Mega Absol is an unmega, and that's just how it is. But yeah, it's going to be a good game. Both of these players are solid. Um, Not much else to say, really. You decide for yourselves who you think going to win, because I don't vote on these, so it's up to the public. Anyway, Adelaide Overheat versus Ace and the West Virginia Voltorb. Um, yeah, we will know how this goes next. And then our second to last matchup is the Calgary Flareons versus the Atlanta Staraptors. Mega Garchomp, Celesteela, Sylveon, Greninja, Galvantula, Hitmonlee, Girafarig, Celebi, Gigalith, Alola, Marowak, Togekiss, Mega Mawile, Salamence, Rotom Wash, Nidoqueen, Incineroar, Uxie, Armaldo, Virizion, Weavile, Hitmontop, and Roserade. Um, so Tiff has had some good matches. She hasn't won anything yet. That she put up a real fight against Ian. Um, she like had some real good plays against Cade. So Austin, watch yourself. I know you're season 2 champion, but Tiff's going to be coming for you. Um, so it's going to be an interesting game for sure. I think that Austin does have a bit of the matchup advantage here. It's going to be tough for Tiff to get through Austin's team, but I mean, we'll see. Gonna be an interesting one. And I mean, I will go back to this matchup. Like Mega Aggron, Landosirian, Melodic, Rabombi, Rotom Heat, Gorgeist, Rampardos, Latias, Toxicroak, Sneasel, Porygon Z, versus Mega Venu, Kyurem Black, Silvally, Primarina, Forretress, Licky Licky, Rotom Fan, Victini, Zoroark, Lycanroc, Midday, Spiritomb. The matchup is actually really hard, in my opinion. Like just when I was looking at prep, um, Mega Venusaur and Forretress like only get hurt by certain things, right? And everything else on the team covers those weaknesses, but like, sorry about that. They're still big threats to hit, and it's really a problem. Like I found this team actually really hard to build for, so I mean, I'm gonna spoilers a little bit, and well, I mean, not really spoilers, but the match has been played, and we do know the result. Um, because me and AS played a little bit early, but yeah, that's how it is. So yeah, this team is really good on paper. Ace just needs to get a bit more experience, and that's what he's in this league for, to learn. So we'll see how he goes over the course of the season. I don't mind his team though, so just wanted to say that. Anyway, last matchup, LA Latios for the Helsinki Heat. Mega Diancie, Zygarde 50, Volcarona, Alamamola, Delmice, Registeel, Garbodor, Zapdos, Cryogonal, Crawdon, and Sork. Uh, an annoying, frustrating team to deal with. Lots of bulk with a little bit of setup. Tough to break, but so can hit really hard when it needs to. And then we got the Megaladios, Tapu Fini, Skarmory, Chandelure, Alolan Muck, Rotomo, Ordino, Terrakion, Iselgor, Dugtrio, and Abomasnow. So it's a um, bit hard to like. It's Hamu is going to find it hard to break through the LA Latios' team, to be honest. And unfortunately, he hasn't had the best 2 weeks to start with, so this is going to be a tough start to the season for him. From playing him though, he was definitely in a winning position against me. So there's no, you can't count him out. He's definitely a playoff contender, and so Cade definitely should not get overconfident in this matchup at all. There's still a lot of threatening things on Hamu's team, and I mean, I would not count Hamu out at the very least. But yeah, there we go. We saw all the scores, saw all the teams. If you agree, disagree, whatever, uh, take that up with everyone who placed their votes. It's not up to me. um, but always willing to hear opinions. So yeah, let me know whether it's in the comments here or in the Discord channel. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next week. Catch you later. Drink your water.